NBA G League Ignite, a basketball program that forever changed the basketball landscape, a program that turns boys to men and men to professionals. The program has produced over 7 first-round NBA draft picks, like Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga from the 2021 class, Dyson Daniels and Marjon Beauchamp from the 2022 class, Scoot Henderson from the 2023 class, and finally, Ron Holland and Matas Buzelis from the final Ignite class of 2024. The question is, was this whole program a failure? Was it a gimmick? Or did it ignite the hearts of basketball fans from around the world? Luckily for me, I was able to answer this question because I was able to see Ignite play for myself. Yo, hey, it's IRL Ari. Well, I'm here to tell you the story of how I was able to watch a NBA G League Ignite game. Well, I gotta have my phone with me because it's quite the story, alright? So basically, long story short, I got in there for the Ignite game because I had a Christmas break. Oh, you know, the last Christmas break that just finished. I spent 2.5 weeks visiting my uncle and my aunt in Las Vegas. And I was looking around for basketball, and the best type of basketball that I can get, since the Aces are in their off season during that time, might as well watch some NBA G League Ignite action all the way in Henderson, Nevada. So let me tell y'all the story. The game that I specifically watched was on January 11, 2024. It was Ignite at home up against the NBA G League affiliate of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Iowa Wolves. And the reason why I wanted to watch this whole entire game from start to finish, and the people I wanted to watch from both sides are, from the Ignite side, I wanted to watch the top pick, or possible top pick during that time, and now technically he's the top 5 pick that was taken by Detroit, Ron Holland. I wanted to watch Matas Buzelis in action. I wanted to watch Izan Almanza, the Spanish big man. I wanted to watch London Johnson, Dink Pate, Tyler Smith, Babacar Sane. Those are the guys that I came to watch Ignite for. And in the Iowa Wolves side of things, you'll be surprised, okay? These guys aren't unknown. These guys are literally college and NBA vets. And believe me on that. So, first up, we got DJ Carton, the hyper-athletic 6'1" guard. I mean, the guy is a freak of nature. Please league him. And then you have Javante Cook. You got Trevor Keels, who used to play for Duke a couple years back. And then you got the sharpshooting Tyrese Martin. You got Kokiat, the 7-foot big guy who used to play for OTE. And then you got the man, the myth, the legend, the guitar man, one of my favorite basketball players of all time. Guess who it is? Lance the Dance Stephenson. Oh my god. Fact that I have the chance or the possibility to meet one of my idols is beyond money, beyond words. And the fact that I have the chance to meet him, I will try my best to meet him that day. Okay, enough about Lance. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just a big fanboy of Lance Stephenson. Basically, the game begins, alright? And both teams started out slow and physical, like the normal basketball games that we are accustomed to while watching, you know, on the TV. And the first guy who scored in Ignite's part of things is Matas, as he posts up and hits an easy floater. Then you got Javante Cook for the Wolves. He lays it in as a response. Then this incredible sequence happens where DJ Carton throws an absolute dotted lob to Javante Cook for the two-handed jam. And the fact that this is already happening in the first quarter really sets the tone for the rest of this game. It's incredible. And of course, who responds from the Ignite side? Mr. Ron Holland himself, as he responds like how a top NBA draft pick should, as he responds by driving in the paint and slamming it home. There is no better answer for a slam with another slam. And of course, your boy Lance, okay, he starts taking over the game with this sweet little jumper. DJ Carton once again came in and hit a very clean and athletic layup. There is no stopping Mr. DJ Carton from laying it in. I mean, bro got some airtime on that. Damn, he should be in the league. We got London Johnson attacking the rim as he passes the rock
to Izan Almanza for the easy two-handed jam. I just love this 1-2 punch action by both of these young men. DJ Carton once again. Oh my god, you're gonna hear DJ Carton a lot in this game because DJ Carton showcases his absolute athleticism once again with this incredible left hand lay. That was just so smooth. That's an NBA play. How is this in the G League, man? I get it that these guys are playing up to the NBA, but Jesus, man, this was smooth. Like, no one can stop DJ Carton. League him, please. And then we got Mataz as he drives to the paint with a vicious one-handed slam. I swear, this whole game is a bunch of Ron Holland and Mataz Buzelis. I mean, there's a reason why both of them are top 10 overall picks. There's reasons to why they're NBA players and rookies right now. All right, Lance, oh my god. Look, okay guys, I'm sorry that I'm saying a lot of Lance this, Lance that, but if you watched the game, if you were there, Lance impacted the whole entire game because bro is a literal menace on the court. Bro was literally locking everyone up. I mean, just look at this. He's locking up Ron Holland. Look at this, bro. And he was pressing full court almost the entire game. I get it that this dude is in the middle of his 30s, but damn, he's playing like he's 27. Like, oh my god. And Ron was seeing what Mr. Stephenson was doing to him. So what does Mr. Ron Holland do? He drives to the rim once again and hits a tough layup for the end one opportunity. I mean, no one can stop Ron in the paint. He is unstoppable. He's like that freight train that no one can stop. Oh my god. He's so tall at 6'7", but man, he moves like he's 6'2". It's insane. These kids are just getting better and better. And guess who responds in the Iowa Wolves side of things? Guess who? It is Tyrese Martin. He got warmed up, and what's he doing now? Hitting deep triples like this one. And just like that, the first half of basketball is done. And oh my god, that was a lot of action in just one half. One half, okay? There was a lot of action, and I was just hungry for more. But I have quite an interesting story to tell y'all during halftime. So basically, what happened in halftime was they had this stand-up game. You know, when you like stay standing up if you were born in this like year, or stay standing up if you play basketball. You know, it was just pure trivia, and I ended up lying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the NBA G League team. I'm sorry to the G League and the NBA guys and the people in the, you know, arena. I'm sorry for lying. Okay, so okay, what basically happened was the last question in order for me to win merch for the team was basically, are you born in 2006? And I kept standing, bro. I'm actually born in 2004, okay? My bad, but let me explain myself, okay? Before you call me a criminal, I'm actually born in 2004, but it's not illegal to lie about your age in order to win merch, okay? And I just gotta take advantage since not a lot of people are watching the game, and I never won merch in game, so this is my first, and I'll love it forever. So I'm sorry, G League. I'm sorry, Ignite, for lying, okay? But I had a blast anyways, and thank you for this shirt. This was dope. This was actually via T-shirt Cannon. I actually got this from a T-shirt Cannon. So shout out G League Ignite. And guys, you might be wondering about this clean hat. Well, shout out to my Uncle Mock, for buying me this. That's why he's one of my family's goats, even though my whole entire family are goats. So shout out to Uncle Mock for buying me this amazing Ignite cap. I literally take this with me in almost any and every trip that I go on from now on. It's like my little good luck charm. All right, and that's what basically my story that whole halftime. Alrighty, the second half of basketball is gonna start right now. So basically what happens is Tyrese Martin, I keep telling y'all, I warned y'all, Tyrese Martin is an absolute sniper as he hits another triple. Man is really a sniper from downtown. Man is really deadly from 3, bro. Oh my god, you're just gonna hear that name a lot. It's either DJ Carton, Lance Stephenson, or Mr. Tyrese Martin. Haha, sensational. You got Ron Holland up next as he flies up in the air and finishes a flying layup. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, he was taken 5th overall in the 2024 NBA draft. This is one of the many reasons. I mean, just look at this layup. Man got up. How is a dude who's 6'7" getting up like this? It's just not fair, bro. It's not fair. What was Iowa's response to this? Oh well, it was Lance Stephenson. He hits a corner triple. Oh my god, Lance the dance himself. He is literally leaving his fingerprints on this dang game. And then Lance grabs a defensive rebound and dishes a quick pass to DJ Carton for a two-handed reverse poster dunk on 6'10" Izan Almanza. You guys just don't know how insane that is, because just look at this, bro. This is not supposed to happen. Mr. DJ Carton, okay, I get it that bro is athletic, but I did not think that bro literally had these hops in his legs. Mr. DJ Carton is 6'1". He literally dunked and posterized, reversed on Izan Almanza, who is 6'10". He literally dunked on a dude who's 9 inches taller than him. How is this a thing? How, bro? How, sway? That is the highlight of my night, bro. Oh my god. When I saw that slam, even though I was holding the camera really tightly, I was just shouting. I was like, holy moly, what just happened, bro? If that play by DJ Carton does not get him to the NBA, I don't know what else will. Come on, guys. That's not human. That's not normal, bro. League DJ Carton right now. Also, Lance, because shout out to Lance. That pass was hella clean. And honestly, Lance can contribute to any team in the NBA right now. He's got the skills. He's got the attitude. He's got the motor. And he has the experience to help any NBA team. He'll give him 9 to 12 a game along with 8 assists and 6 rebounds, bro. That's what he's about to do to any team that will give him a chance. So please, league Lance Stephenson, okay? Shout out to Lance for that nice pass. I just gotta say this. Shout out to Bluff the mascot. He's literally the GOAT. Literally, and I'm not kidding. Bro is so friendly and funny, and here's me having a pic with him, and here's a video of him dapping me up. I mean, whoever acted as Bluff, thank you so much. You made this video even better. So I love you, Bluff. I love you very much, buddy. So thank you for appearing in my video, bro. I really appreciate it. Lance Stephenson says goodbye in the game by hitting another corner 3 to solidify his impact for the entire game. And the last bucket of the game and in Ignite is coming from Ron Holland as he hits his last shot of the night with another tough layup. And yeah, pretty much Iowa won in a dominant fashion with a final score of 117 to 103 Ignite. And honestly, the game was really competitive from the first quarter all the way to the third quarter. And I noticed that Ignite started slipping through the second half of the third quarter. I heard one of the reasons why Iowa blew them out that badly is because Lance took the lead and he told them in the bench, and I heard him yell it, "Let's finish them off." And I'm like, oh god, this does not sound good. I mean, I love you, Lance, but I'm cheering for Ignite tonight, and I was hoping they'd win, but hey man, you can't win them all. So shout out to Lance Stephenson, he's the alpha leader. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, Ari, your day is over, you know, it's pretty much done. You're not gonna tell us anything more special? Well, I have some big secrets to tell you now, finally. So basically, I was on top of this mini barricade since I was almost there to the court, but I couldn't get courtside seats because we kind of got the tickets late since we had to run errands and, you know, family stuff. But the fact that I'm there in the game is more than enough for me. So I vaulted over the barricade and I ran on the court as soon as the game finished. And oh my god, it's an indescribable feeling. I yelled like my life depended on it. Lance! Lance! Can I have a photo with you, bro? And Lance looks back and he's like, "Sure, kid, I got you, bro." I'm like, oh my god, did Lance Stephenson just talk back to me? Oh my god. So your boy snapped a quick pic of him, so here's the picture. And then we talked for a good 5-10 minutes. I was just telling him how much his game was so important to me, how much he inspired me growing up ever since I was a kid in basketball, and he was very happy. So shout out to Lance Stephenson, and shout out to him once again, because not only you took a picture with me, but buddy, you're one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He literally called off the guards. The guards were chasing behind me because I'm not supposed to be on the court because, strict rules of the arena. But Lance said, nah, I got this kid. He's fine. He's cool. And he stopped the guards. So it's like a forever core memory for me, at least core basketball memory. So shout out to Lance Stephenson for that. You're an actual real one, Mr. Stephenson. So after I met Lance Stephenson, I ended up running into one of his teammates, and it happens to be former OTE guy, Coke Yat. Yes, Mr. 7-footer himself. I had a nice conversation with Coke Yat. Thank you, Mr. Yat. We had a very, very nice conversation. You're such a nice guy. Thank you for answering all my questions about OTE, how it felt to play in OTE, and I wish you best of luck in the rest of your career, buddy. I was about to give up. I thought that, okay, my day's over. I think it's more than enough that I get to meet one of my basketball idols in Lance Stephenson and Coke Yat. I think that's enough for me. So I decided to go back up on the stairs, and I was like, okay, you know what, I can go home with this thought. And all of a sudden, the Ignite guys came out of the tunnel. And that first guy that came out the tunnel is also another former OTE guy and also a NBA draft pick this year. Guess who it is? Okay, I'm gonna just tell you right now. It's Tyler Smith, Mr. 6'11" Durantula of OTE. He literally pulled up and came out. Oh my god, super nice guy. Had a nice and genuine conversation with him. Asked him more questions about OTE because I'm really, really interested in OTE and anything basketball. So shout out to Tyler Smith, and I hope you do very, very well for the Milwaukee Bucks. And congrats on being drafted, bro. I'll support ya. Don't you worry. Now, the next guy that I ended up running into is one of the OGs of Ignite. Now, you might be asking, Ari, Jalen Green's in the NBA. Dacian Nix is playing for Iowa. Jonathan Kuminga is playing for Golden State. Well, one of the greatest high school basketball players of all time, and y'all can agree with me on this. Guess who it is? It's Isaiah Todd. 6'9" Isaiah Todd. Oh my god. The guy is dripped out. He's super nice, super friendly, and he's an absolute Giga Chad. Isaiah did one last favor for me. Because it was very late. It was 9:30 at night. I was still in the arena. There's not a lot of fans left. And my uncle's waiting for me in the car. Because my flight back to Manila was 5 a.m. the very next day, which is just a couple hours later. So I was really in a rush. And I just asked Isaiah Todd, like, bro, like, thank you so much for having a photo and talking to me for a bit. I have just one little favor. Like, can you ask around if I can have a photo with at least one player? And Mataz and Ron were still in the locker room, and a lot of the guys from Ignite are still in the locker room. And the only people out that time was him, Tyler Smith, and London Johnson. So I basically asked Isaiah, bro, like, quick favor, bro. I wouldn't normally ask this to anyone, but I'm from the Philippines. I live there now, and I'd greatly appreciate it if you call London Johnson. I would just like to have a few words with him and maybe a photo. I'm actually flying back to the Philippines around 5 a.m. He's like, don't worry, bro, I got you. So after like a minute, Isaiah was dapping everyone around. He's like, good night, bro. See you in practice, stuff like that. And all of a sudden, he taps the shoulder of London. He's like, yo, there's this nice kid. He wants to take a picture with you and have a couple words in, if that's all right. And all of a sudden, London looks at me in the nosebleeds like this. And he's like, and then he starts walking towards me. He's like, hey, bro, my name's London. It's like, yup, I know your name, bro. Thank you, bro. It's very nice to meet you. And I just gotta ask you a couple questions. So, like, how is it to be one of the youngest players in Ignite, and the fact that you get to face against guys like Lance Stephenson and all that. And then he answered all my questions, and here's a photo of me and London Johnson. Very, very nice guy. And honestly, I think me in London, if you placed us in a room, we'd be actually really good friends, because not only that he's younger than me, but it seems that our humor is quite similar. So shout out to London Johnson, and I actually am looking forward to what you're doing next, buddy. No matter where you go, I'll support you, bro, because you are an absolute prodigy, and I agree with everyone else that you are a prodigy. Okay? Since I came back from the US again, like almost a month ago, and I went to the Team USA exhibition game against Canada in T-Mobile Arena. I was around in the around halftime. I was chilling around, I was trying to get some snacks, but lines were overwhelmingly long. And all of a sudden, I went to the second floor and I looked down and I was like, oh my god, it's Dink Pate! Like one of the youngest members of Ignite, Dink Pate, who is now playing for the Mexico City Capitanes of the NBA G League. So I just had to go to him, talk to him for a bit, and have a photo with him. And here's a photo of Mr. Dink Pate. Really nice guy. And I asked him, like, if Ignite was still around, like, would you play for Ignite? And he says 110% I would. I mean, that response by Dink is an indicator on how much Ignite impacted the lives of each of these young men, from turning them into high school amateurs into actual working and respectable professionals. And yes, Ignite is not a team that's main objective is to win, right? That's not the main thing. People misconstrued it. It's not always about winning about Ignite. Yes, each and every team guy on that team wants to win, and they should win. But the main objective of Ignite is to develop these guys from boys and turn them into professional men. And I gotta say, and you all have to agree with me, on that particular mission, the mission that Ignite set out to do, they have succeeded. Yes, not all their guys made it to the NBA, but look at them. No matter if they made the NBA or not, look at them, man. They're all professionals. They know how to handle themselves physically, emotionally, and financially. And that was the point of Ignite from the very start. So yes, Ignite didn't succeed in winning championships and winning a lot of gold, but they changed the whole landscape of basketball. They changed the lives of these young men, and that's what they set out to do. And that's why, in my opinion, Ignite was a huge success. It's unfortunate that they're not around anymore, but hey man, they changed the course of history of basketball, whether you like it or not. And I think I'm fine with that. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only surprise that I'm gonna pull out. In a week or two, I'm gonna release the biggest video that I've ever made. You might think that today, right now, in this very moment, is the biggest video I've ever made. At least for now, it is the biggest video. But the video that's coming after this, it takes all the chicken. And mind you, I have a lot of content for that. And I'm just very excited for what's ahead for this channel. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for following me no matter what I do. And don't worry, the next video that you're gonna see from me is beyond worth the wait. Alright? I love you all, OTL fam, and I'll see you all next time. Salud and goodbye.